Straight ahead tonight, the final push to sway undecided voters is on. But a new poll suggests there are fewer Iowans to persuade this close to Election Day. What it says about Joe Biden's chances in a state that went red in 2016. Plus, a worsening pandemic in Iowa and across the country, the record number of new cases reported today, and how the virus is threatening vulnerable Iowans.
From WHO 13 News, the local news leader, this is WHO 13 News at 10.
The two men hoping America will send them back to the White House, making stops in Iowa just days apart from each other. Former Vice President Joe Biden campaigned in Des Moines yesterday, while President Donald Trump plans to campaign in Dubuque tomorrow. But a new poll released tonight shows one has a clear lead just days away from November 3rd. Good evening, I'm Monica Madden. Thank you for joining us. The latest Des Moines Register Mediacom poll shows the president with his largest lead over Biden since March. Out of 814 Iowans polled, 48% said they will pick the president on Election Day, compared to 41% who plan to choose Joe Biden. Last month, that same poll showed the candidates tied. It also shows the pool of undecided voters is growing smaller. 94% of Iowans polled said that they've already made up their minds. Both candidates hoping they'll change some minds or win over undecided Americans as they're crisscrossing the country. Former Vice President Joe Biden got some help from his old boss, former President Barack Obama. The two campaigned together in Flint, Michigan for the first time this election cycle. The president made stops in critical swing states like Pennsylvania. It was another busy day outside the Polk County Auditor's office as voters waited hours to cast their ballot before Election Day. Polk County Auditor and Commissioner of Elections Jamie Fitzgerald says because this is the only place to vote early in Polk County, you might have to wait a little while to go inside. The offices are closed tomorrow, which means Monday is now your only option if you want to vote early. It is also the deadline to mail in your absentee ballots. Those will count if they're received up until November 9th, postmarked before the election, of course. More than 1 million Iowans requested absentee ballots, and today was the first day county auditors could start opening the affidavit envelopes that those absentee ballots were sent in order to speed up the voting process, but they won't be able to open the secrecy envelope that actually contains that ballot until Election Day. Fitzgerald says they have already opened more than 100,000 absentee ballots.
Starting on Monday when you can start counting